these facilities are wrecked. Population counters nil. I'm alone. Message in abeyance loop transferred to anomaly. Destination incomprehensible.
What does my guardian need? Ah, my little scallywag. A welcome to my newest home.
There's a sick new puzzle within Vesper's Host, and if you complete it, you get the ability to focus for any piece of armor and any weapon from the dungeon, even if you have not earned it yet. That's pretty sick. It's going to make farming pretty fast on your looted and triumph runs, and it's just an awesome feature that they put into this. So we're going to go over how you can unlock that. That also gives you progress for the Icebreaker Catalyst, but that does not appear to be currently dropping. We think that comes from Master Vesper's Host, but I will let you guys know whenever we find it. Me and my friends and the community worked very hard on this, so if you find this video useful, please consider subscribing. Now, in order to even start anything in this video, you actually need to do the 7 puzzles that we went over in yesterday's video to just unlock the class items for the dungeon. That's kind of the prerequisite to these larger puzzles. I'll have that video linked down below in the comment section, or you can click the eye in the top right hand corner of your screen right now. Make sure you do all of those puzzles, and then you can do this. Whenever you have those completed, there are going to be 3 more Braytech puzzles hidden throughout the raid, and we're going to be returning to our favorite room for puzzles, the Heart Room, in the first encounter. So this is going to be on the right hand side as soon as you enter the encounter. Complete the first encounter, go to the Heart Room, and this is where you have done the plate mechanics. This is where you have done the kind of number pads that disappear and you shoot them. But now when you enter this room, if you have everything completed, there will be a ton of number pads on the wall. Then on the left side and right side, you will see those little mirrors that have numbers in them. You'll also notice that whenever you grab the operator buff and you shoot any of the number pads, the number on the right changes and the little white triangles on top of the number pads lights up. And so it ends up, what you need to do is you have 4 shots. In exactly 4 shots, you need to add up to the number on the left. So the number on the left for me was 17. So I grabbed the operator buff, I shot 2, 3, 4, and 8, which gives me a total of 17 on the... right. Whenever the left and right numbers match, you will complete this puzzle and a data pad will spawn and you can scan it to get progress for this puzzle. You'll continue on through the dungeon until you get past the servitor boss, the first boss of the dungeon, and in this jumping puzzle, you're going to find 2 more of these hidden puzzles. The first one's actually not hidden, it's directly in your way. There's this little kind of yellow tunnel. You'll see these data pads every You're gonna pass data pad 1 on your left. If you go now, go through the dungeon, complete the first boss, the servitor boss, and after that, there's a giant jump puzzle, and about halfway through, you are going to find your 3rd little plate puzzle that you have to do. There's another terminal that you have to walk up to and activate. This will turn on. Once again, there will be flashing triangles to tell you which plate to hit. Now, I'm just gonna show you which plate corresponds to which triangle in the order that you kind of access them. So you can kind of see I have another diagram. They're numbered kind of weirdly, but I've ordered them in the like sequence. sequence that you find them or come across them in the jump puzzle. So you come in, and as you are walking towards the data pad that I was showing you, you'll pass 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is right next to the data pad. Then it splits off. You would normally go to the left to complete the jump puzzle, but there's a couple places to the right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the order that you encounter them. So as you enter this part of the jump puzzle, you're gonna pass data pad 1 on your left. If you go to the right where you're supposed to go, there'll be like a little square hallway door frame thing. Number 2 is right on the ground there. There'll be like a little square. Add 1 on your left. If you go to the right where you're supposed to go, there'll be like a little square hallway door frame thing. If you go to the right where you're supposed to go, there'll be like a little square hallway door frame thing. Number 2.
Power draw on that anomaly is far beyond safe limits. Dark energy shouldn't be that color.
Is right on the ground there. You'll go around the outside, jump to another platform where you'll see number 3. Number 4 is on the wall right next to you. Hallway door frame thing. Head and show you the order that you encounter them. So as you enter this part of the jump puzzle, you're gonna pass data pad 1 on your left. If you go to the right where you're puzzle, you're gonna go ahead and show you the order that you encounter them. So as you enter this part of the jump puzzle, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the order that you encounter them. So as you enter this part of the jump puzzle, you're gonna pass data pad 1 on your left. If you go to the right where you're supposed to go, there'll be like a little square hallway door frame thing. Number 2 is right on the ground there. You'll go around the outside, jump to another platform. You'll see number 3. Number 4 is on the wall. Right next to you as you go towards the data pad. Like I said, number 5 is right across from the data pad. Normally you would go left, but if you go right instead onto this little satellite structure, you're gonna see I go to number 7 first. Actually, it's a little further. So don't get confused. And then I turn around and number 6 is also like on the edge of the satellite. I turn around and I go to number 7 first. Actually, it's a little further, so don't get confused. And then I turn around and number 6 is also like on the edge of the satellite. Then, if I were to go towards like the end of the jump puzzle, going left instead up the big white mechanical satellite thing, number 8 is hidden on the wall. On the final platform, it's pretty dark, but there are number 8 is hidden on the wall. On the mechanical satellite thing puzzle, going left instead up the. If I were to go towards like the end of the jump puzzle, going left instead up the big white mechanical satellite thing. Number 8 is hidden on the wall. On the final platform, it's pretty dark, but there are actually 2. Above the little Vex gate looking thing on the left, there is one that I've called number 9, and number 10 is on the back right corner, like on the floor, tucked away in the dark. So just the back right corner, like on the floor, tucked away in the dark. So just look at your panel, see which one is flashing, and use the descriptions I just showed you to step on them in the correct sequence. Once you, once again, step on the flashing one, it will turn solid white on the panel. Another one will start flashing, and then you have to go step on that one. When you complete all of them, you will get first level security clearance, and you will be able to pick up the third tablet on the wall as well. So this will allow you to unlock a door within the dungeon. So actually during that mini nuke encounter where the second puzzle was, towards the end of it, right after you do the fourth nuke, but I believe before you do the fifth nuke, I think, there is a door that normally will not let you open it, but if you get to this point in the quest, you will be able to walk up to it, open it, there will be a chest that will give you loot and progress the quest. Now, it is worth noting, for me and my fire team, my teammates couldn't pick this up until we like reloaded the encounter and opened it again. Like only one person could open it per instance. Maybe our games were just bugged, but if you get it and your friends don't or vice versa, just reload or wipe and you should be able to get it. Once you pick this up, it will progress the quest and ask you to find 3 more secrets. Luckily, to find the first one, you actually don't have to restart the dungeon. You can just backtrack to the first encounter, go back to that heart room where the very first puzzle was, the Braytech themed room in the first encounter. When you walk in, there will be the number pads from the first boss all over the place. They've got the red numbers on them. The operator and scanner buff will also be in the terminals to your left and right. And what you have to do is pick up the scanner buff, walk up to a number pad, and it's actually the opposite. Normally in the dungeon, when you walk up to a number pad and now, the other 2 are actually both in that jumping puzzle between the first and second bosses. So after the servitor, there's that huge jumping puzzle. In the first half, right where you fight the brig at the beginning, kill everything. There will be, once again, a terminal with operator and scanner. And all around the platforms, on the jumping platforms, there will be these number terminals or number pads, once again, that you have to pick the scanner buff up and walk up to them. And if they disappear, you have to shoot them with the operator buff. When you do all of that correctly, scattered throughout this entire area, you are going to get the next data pad to spawn. And I'm going to let the kind of clip play here because there's a few that are in a weird spot. Then you're going to continue on through the jump puzzle until right before you get to the final boss. There's the kind of the final section of the jump puzzle where lightning's still going crazy. You just cleared a room full of Fallen and there's like a mini boss in there, that sort of stuff. Instead of going up top on these little platforms, like you would normally do, jump into this hollow platform as I do. There's another terminal with scanner and operator, and you're gonna do the same thing. Pick up scanner, look on your mini-map for the number pads, go up to them. If they disappear, shoot them with operator, etc., etc. This one's actually easier than the last one, in my opinion. So you do all that, the last data pad will spawn, and when you pick it up, it should give you level 2 security clearance. Now just backtrack just a little bit, just head back into the rooms you just came from. You will see a locked door covered in Fallen lasers. When you walk up to it, it should let you open it. There will be a chest on the ground that you can open and get some more loot and progress the quest. And this will tell you to go visit Spider, who will give you some codes or something and tell you to access a node into the level 2 security. So load back into this encounter, this kind of jump puzzle. And as you are walking, there are 2 little black terminals that you're gonna wanna hit. So right past that brig area where the second number puzzle was, the brig spawns and blah, blah, blah. There's some little platforms, like circular platforms that you're walking on. Turn around and there should be a little flashing black oval thing that's like flashing numbers. Shoot it. Keep going on until you get to the kind of midpoint of this jumping puzzle, right between where 9 and 10 were, for that kind of data pad puzzle that we talked about earlier. So like you jump off the platform and right above you, if you turn around, you will see a second black oval. Now, I think these are the only 2 you need. This puzzle is that I'm not even sure if they do anything. It might be part of Icebreaker. We're still trying to figure it out. But I think if you shoot these 2, you should be good. Then you go back to the level 2, still trying to door, you open it, there should be 4 numbers on the wall to your left, and the operator buff should have spawned in the terminal to your right. If they're not showing, also like walk up to that little like tablet thing on the ground and hold activate, and maybe the numbers will appear. And if everything has been done correctly, there should be 4 numbers on that wall. If you turn around, there should be an operator buff in the terminal behind you. Just, you know, pick it up, shoot 4 and 2 on the number pads, walk up to that computer again and hold activate. And after you do this, you should be able to reopen that chest in the same room as you, and it will give you the class item and complete the quest if you go talk to Spider. Now, I think that's how it's done. Like I said, like there's always a trouble being one of the first people to solve something because you don't really have time to troubleshoot. So I'll be trying my best to answer any of your questions down in the comment section because some of this is pretty confusing. If 2 of the numbers aren't there, even after you shot the 2 I showed you, we did also find 2 other ovals that weren't like on or anything, but we did like shoot them and get hit markers. So maybe that counted for this. I honestly have no idea. They're both right before the first servitor boss encounter. So one's like right after this little jump up. You're going through a jumping puzzle. It's just above a door frame. And then the second one, normally you turn right to the boss encounter. If you turn left, there's a dead end hallway, but one of these computer monitor oval things is on the wall. I don't know if these matter or not. I honestly have literally no idea. I'm going to be honest. It could be just decoration. It could be part of the icebreaker thing. So if the 2 I told you to shoot didn't work, and you tried activating the computer and they still, like, you don't have all 4 numbers, you might have to go into another instance of the dungeon and activate these 2, I guess. But honestly, I have no idea because it's kind of a weird puzzle. So hopefully it's just those 2 and you'll be able to get the class item. I hope you guys found this useful. If I can answer any questions, please let me know down below. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon, hopefully with the Catalyst guide. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.